I'm going to show you on the chart that Bitcoin is about to rise. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5 here in Dubai. And yeah, I saw something in the chart and I want to share it with you. But before I do, these are, trades and stuff like that, short-term buys and sells, not something for the long-term holders, right? The long-term hodlers, which I talk to on X and which I prefer you to be than a trader. You guys are going to change the world for the better, right? Because can you imagine being able to print money, right? And be able to get away with crime? That's our current system, right? Now, once that stops working, the money printing stops working, the people who worked hard and saved their money in Bitcoin, right? Those people, right, are generally good people because, you have to work. And the work is actually saving Bitcoin because it's not easy. It's not easy. It's both an easy choice, an easy thing to do, but also a hard thing to do, right? All you have to do is buy Bitcoin and put it away. But the hard part comes when prices go higher and you're thinking, well, I could sell that and buy a Lamborghini. Or you go, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to buy this. I'm not going to buy that. That's where the hard part comes in. Right? When the prices go higher. And so if you can hold off from buying stuff until Bitcoin becomes the monetary system that everybody uses, you will tell how the cow, how it eats cabbage, how governments should behave, that they should not be allowing like crazy people to run around, commit crimes, right? Epstein list, right? Hey, I need to disturb you for a second because I'm going to be doing a course on how to buy Bitcoin, how to use Bitcoin, how to use a wallet, how to use a hardware wallet, how to basically store Bitcoin for the long term. Because we all know that it's going to be the money. You need to have this. Very happy to help you guys. And get away with it, okay? That's what I'm looking forward to. That's the future I'm looking forward to. So buy some Bitcoin and put it away. Okay, with that said, let's get on to showing you what's going on in the charts. Here you go. You can see Bitcoin has scraped the bottom of that red line that I was showing you. See this red line, which has been what's this called, the parking garage, part of the parking garage. This red line and this red line match up in the parking garage scenario. You see we've scraped that down and then push and boosh, baboosh, went back up. But what's interesting is I noticed that we've got a double divergence, right, on Bitcoin, on both on the RSI and on the MACD, which is also good. I would like to see another indicator showing us a positive upward move, but this is also good right now. We're seeing this green shoots from this downtrend that you can see that's right here. If we draw a trend line here, you can see there is a downtrend. Now, a nice break of this downtrend would also indicate positive indications, so that any kind of move downward you should be buying after that break, right, to get in and take it to a higher level. So that's what we're looking for, additional confirmation, so that we can actually, jump in on a trade would be nice. But you could jump on a trade here, no problem. It is a bigger risk. And if you're interested in jumping on a trade, just a short-term trade, you could join us on the World Series of Trading with bybit.davincij15.com. And yeah, there's some free prizes they're giving away because it's really difficult. It's really difficult to sign up for an account on Bybit. They're giving away $5,050, right? If you do all the work, all the KYC, all the AML, all the nonsense that they will have you do, and it is a rough ride. Trust. I've gotten staff to do it, and it is a difficult ride to actually sign up. But if you pull it off, you will get free money so that you can do some trades, make some money. Might as well try it and go for it, right? And and trade with their money, not yours. Okay. Once again, bybit.davincij15.com. Also, you can check out the referrals links as well for other things like that. Medieval Empires, right? I'm playing that game. I'm second in place, right? And you can join my teams, and also, Trading View, right? Treasure if you want. And yeah, lots of cool things, right? So Keystone, I love Keystone, man. With that said, let's take a look at Solana. Solana, failed to come all the way back up to. Look at that. Is that the 38.2 from which level? Oh, okay. No, that's looking back at the 38.2 after bouncing off the 61.8. Jesus, yeah. Okay. Well, let's just clear up some of the chart here because it's a little bit busy. Let's just delete that. And let's hope that Solana doesn't do that. That AB equals CD that I was pointing out there from a few days ago. That would be disastrous for Solana if it comes all the way back to 150 at this point in time. You can see, right? Right now, we would have to, if we came back, it could be disastrous if it doesn't, if it doesn't bounce off of there and go all the way back up, creating a bigger W to, actually, break out for, it's still the 160 area. Hey, it's not that big of a deal, right? No, sorry, 260 area. Was it 256, 260? What's the difference? It doesn't matter. It is a paltry amount. Whether it breaks out now or breaks out later, it's not going to be a great opportunity for Solana in the long term or in the short term, right? Meaning that during this bull market, it's not going to do very well, right? It's got to go. It's got to start going. Ethereum still looking. Looking for more downside on Ethereum. See, boom, look at that. Told you guys. We were looking for this entry here. Oh shoot. Control Z. Right, and we got in. There you go. Boom. I told you guys. Well, Control Z. Let's see if I can drag this without moving it. There we go. We're in on that trade. Nice clean trade. Right, seeing if it takes us back down to retest the lows. There is a possibility that it doesn't do that. I suggest you move your stops to break even at this point. It was a nice entry, right? But it looks like it's broken the downtrend, right? So this is not. Let's widen this. Not so good in a sense of hey, is this going to actually break down even further? Not looking good. Not looking good for us this on the short train. But hey, it's a possibility that retests the lows. So hold on to it. I suggest you hold on and move your stocks to break even and done. Okay. Let's take a look at the dominance and end the show there. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. See how it's dominating. Wow, I have to admit, I've never thought that the dominance would start doing this. We're starting to see the buildup of a downtrend. At least on the daily. And then let's take a look at the bigger picture, right, which is the 2-week. See if there's a break. See, we've already broken this uptrend here, so this is not good. And then, things are looking like, a alt season could be on its way for again priced in Bitcoin. It all depends on how it breaks that. Right? You can see the Bollinger Bands. Probably going to have to tighten up a little bit on the 2-week there before we actually break out and decide on a direction. But so far, looking at the daily, things are looking more like I have to capitulate and say, hey, things are reversing, right? It is reversing, right? Because that's what's happening, right? I can't say anything else, right? That's what it is. It is what it is. The trend's your friend until the end. And it may have been the end, right, of the uptrend for Bitcoin's dominance, right? So it is what it is. Okay. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.